subject matter that's being explored at a film festival organized by Human Rights Watch. One film looks at the coffee trade and why Ethiopians suffer famine while the West drinks its coffee. Richard Roth is at the festival, and he joins us live from Lincoln Center Plaza in New York. What is this festival, Richard, trying to achieve?
Well, it's the struggle for human rights in countries and situations around the world, heroic stories, but a lot of misery that does not get covered as much by mainstream media and by governments. One of the films we're going to look at right now, well, the cliff notes, you might say, the press notes say, after you see this film, coffee may taste a different way after consuming your favorite beverage. You might think the film Black Gold is about oil, but it's really about a different source of fuel we also can't seem to live without. Coffee. 2 billion people have a sip every day.
Coffee number 8, 89.8. Coffee number 9, 85.
There's one coffee here that is probably the best coffee I ever tried.
That taster's choice is from Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee. But Black Gold reveals the farmers in Ethiopia do not see the major benefits.
And I think the film does, in a very strong way, ask us as audiences and as kind of global citizens, maybe we need to put things in a little more perspective here and what's really important. But it is saying allowing many different worlds to exist at once.
Black Gold traces one man's mission to obtain a fair price for thousands in Ethiopia's coffee industry. With me now is Nick Francis, co-director, producer of Black Gold. But what's wrong with coffee? What did your film reveal?
Black Gold tries to show who's winning and who's losing in the global coffee trade, and the massive disparity between the corporations who dominate the industry and the millions of coffee farmers who are bankrupting themselves by virtue of not being able to get a fair price for their coffee.
There are some amazing juxtapositions in this film, from women who are picking coffee beans and an international barista contest thousands of miles away. Let's look.
The workers here are getting $4.50, which is less than half a dollar a day. They work 8 hours, full 8 hours, and they are getting half a dollar a day. You see how they are very busy. They are working by their 2 hands, picking poor quality coffees.
The film is Black Gold. Did you try to get interviews with the major coffee companies?
We tried to get interviews with all the major coffee companies. We spent 6 months relentlessly trying to get Starbucks to participate in the film, and they declined, as did many other companies that we asked to participate.
What do you think your movie, though, says? That the Western world is loving their cafes every morning and they don't realize that somebody's making 10 cents an hour for it?
I think there's an indifference between what we enjoy in the West and what producers get as a living, a basic living. I mean, these are nearly kind of slave wages we're talking about, and what we're finding when people come and see the film in the few screenings is they just say, what can we do as consumers to change the situation? And you know, what we found is at blackgoldmovie.com, where our website is being flooded at the moment with people asking that question, what can we do, what can we do?
Well, striking scenes in this movie. You might want to actually redub this movie maybe Sleepless in Addis Ababa.
All right, Richard Roth.
But just the lives that we're touching. You know, we're in the people business serving coffee, so it's more about the connections that we have with our people and just what the brand stands for. So, nice to meet you. And thanks for tomorrow. All right, absolutely. Maybe we'll see you in Ireland. Thank you.
Another clip from Black Gold. It is seen that's the first Starbucks. Everybody is so happy there. I mean, will Ethiopia and the coffee industry there ever get the fair benefits you say are entitled to it? What will it take?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the film highlights one Ethiopian coffee union manager, Tedesse Mescala, who's already trying to bypass some of the companies who refuse to pay a decent price, selling his coffee directly all around the world and returning more money back to the coffee growers. But if consumers ask corporations to pay people a living wage and give them a share of the benefits, then we can start to see a change. But there needs to be a massive shift in their thinking for something to really change.
Nick Francis, co-director, co-producer, Black Gold, here at the Human Rights Watch International Film Festival here on the Lincoln Center Plaza. Hala, back to you.
Richard Roth, live in New York. Thanks very much.